Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, it's a little bit chilly here in San Diego this evening. It doesn't ever get really cold in San Diego, but we are very close to the ocean, so it does get, the humidity's a little bit high, so this time of year it does get a little bit chilly, which is what it is right now. Not really cold, but it's chilly. So I want to talk a little bit about the price of EOS because it's crashing. It's down below $4. In fact, I was watching it this afternoon thinking, well, I wonder if it's going to go below 4. And sure enough, about an hour before I started this video, it went below 4. And it could go a lot lower. I mean, I had somebody message me saying that they thought it was going to go to 250. And because the holidays are coming up, they thought 250 and probably won't rebound until sometime next year. Possibility it could crash all the way down to 250. But it is crashing. I mean, that's obvious. It's over 20% this last week. You know, we were in San Francisco about a week ago, a little over a week ago, you know, and there was so much excitement up there. You know, you come back, you're so excited, and then you see the price just going downhill. And you don't see any reason for why it would go down because everything coming out of EOS is so positive. But as I've said before, markets aren't rational. This is an irrational market. There's no way EOS should be dropping 20% in 1 week, or 22%, or 25%, or wherever it's at. And it could drop another 20 or 30% next week, and the week after that. And it could be down in the $2 range. I doubt if it goes below 2, but it could. It could possibly go into, you know, below $1. Who knows? I have no idea what's going to happen. But I do know that the price is crashing right now. I know it's gone down significantly. Like I always said before, I'm not in EOS to be a speculator. I don't speculate. I have no reason to speculate it. I see way too many opportunities to speculate. I don't think speculation's a very good idea. I know a lot of people determine prices based on charts, and of course, I don't think that's a very good idea either, because charting is just one variable. Whenever you speculate, there's no way to speculate because of all the variables involved. The only way to have any mathematical chances of making money in investments is to play the long term. I mean, the greatest investor of all time, or at least of modern time, which is Warren Buffett, does not speculate. He's probably the most anti-speculator that you can ever imagine. He buys and holds, because that gives you the advantage, because you can control the variables much more when you buy and hold. And of course, that's the way we feel about EOS. I mean, it's a hold, it's a buy, it's a develop, it's a build, and then we are block producers. Please vote EOS San Diego #1 as block producer. I'd appreciate it. I'll put it in my comment. But we've invested in every way we can, and we are. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the challenge tab. We are working on the smart contracts right now, so that we can, so that through the smart contracts we can actually be able to exchange tokens back and forth from accounts. We are working on that right now. We should have it completely up on mainnet by next week. So this upcoming week, we should have the challenge tab up and running on a mainnet. A couple people have asked me how we're coming along with that. We should have it up and running this upcoming week. So it will be up this upcoming week. And we should be one of the first operational dApps that is truly built for EOS, and not something that's migrated over from Ethereum, or something that has just been built that has nothing to do but a random game of chance, which is a dice game or some sort of poker game or something like that. We actually have something that allows people to create a wager on the blockchain, and through that wager, enable to exchange tokens. One of the things about the EOS blockchain, and I noticed that my good friend from Link's wallet, Fred Krueger, was making mention to, is that this is a way to exchange tokens or exchange monetary value over your phone, and that's the real beauty part about this, is being able to exchange value over the phone. We're able to exchange value over the phone and then have it be able to be monitored by a location on your phone. So we're bringing in the ability to exchange monetarily over the phone, make a wager, and then have that wager be able to be verified by GPS on your phone. So we're bringing those three elements into the blockchain and creating an application that allows people to do all that stuff. And we're going to have it launched next week on the main net. And this is the exciting times. That's why the last thing in the world I'm worried about is price. But the price is very bearish right now, extremely bearish. And I can understand it. I mean, I get so involved and wound up with EOS that I don't see some of the other stuff going on, but I can understand that some of it can be bearish right now. I mean, I hear the interviews. I listen to the people and what they say, and I can understand it. But you have to be able to see a little bit deeper than most people are seeing right now, and that's what I made a couple videos about this, and I've also made a video the other night about just being able to understand EOS, of which I don't think very many people do. And there's a lot of moving parts in EOS, and I think a lot of people don't understand it. But there's a lot of things going on too that I think that could possibly help the price. First of all, the ETFs. I mean, I've talked about the ETFs for a long time now. They haven't been decided, and if anything, ETFs are looking more favorable. I see where the Swiss stock exchange has approved the ETPs, which is it's an ET product, electronically traded product, which is a little different than ETFs, but it's a step towards the ETFs, and this is the largest stock exchange in Switzerland, so this is giving the ETFs a better chance of possibly being traded. So once some of that stuff gets worked out, cryptos are exchanged on exchanges, which allows institutional investors and larger investors to be involved. This is going to help the price. This is all the stuff that's happening right now, why you see a crashing market. But it is crashing, there's no doubt about it. Over 20% in 1 week, and it could go much, much lower. So that's what this video is about. It could go lower. I'm just waiting to see how low it goes. And then the main reason I'm watching this is just because I've always been interested in markets. I've been a broker for was a broker for a long time. Did a lot of investing. So I do kind of like to watch markets, and I kind of like to see the psychology behind it, because there's a lot of psychology behind this game right now. A lot of psychology behind this game. And it's always fun to watch the psychology of the game. And it's entertaining. It's entertaining. So I enjoy watching it, not enjoy watching EOS go down, especially when I'm talking $100 EOS. Been talking about that for a long time. I don't enjoy seeing it go below $2 or below $3 or wherever it's going or wherever it's at right now. But I do enjoy watching the psychology of it. And I do know that it's going to come back. And I do know that it's going to go a lot higher. And I do believe it will be $100. So a long way from now, so it seems. But we never know what the future holds. And I've seen things turn around very, very quickly. So anyway, it is crashing right now, though. I appreciate you watching.